Welcome. Wow, what a wonderful looking group of graduates. Congratulations. You may be seated. Well, good morning, everybody, and I have the privilege to welcome our graduates along with their family and friends. I welcome our faculty and our administrators to this pinning ceremony. This is the pinning ceremony of fall class of 2024. This pinning ceremony is traditionally the rite of passage for our nursing students, and we are here to celebrate this class's completion of the nursing program here at the College of DuPage. So I personally want to congratulate each one of you here today, and I'm so privileged to be the first ones to do that. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Nora Sylvia, the Director of Nursing, to the podium to say a few words to you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nora Sylvia, and I am the Director of Nursing here at the College of DuPage. It has been my great honor and privilege to be a part of this nursing program and our nursing profession. For many of you, this has been a life-changing event for you and your families. Over the course of your college career, you have set goals, built a deep understanding of nursing, and persisted in completing your degree. Through it all, you've laughed, you've cried, and you have made lifelong friends along the way. You have touched so many lives along your journey and will continue to touch so many more. I am honored to be able to award you your nursing pin today as a symbol of the hard work and dedication that you have put in throughout this program. The pinning ceremony is a rite of passage as you enter the nursing profession. It has its roots in the 12th century when those who aided the sick and infirm were given a Maltese cross to wear. Today's pinning ceremony is closely tied to an award that was given to our legendary nurse, Florence Nightingale. She was known as the Mother of Modern Nursing. She was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in the 1860s. As Florence Nightingale trained her nurses, she presented them with a Medal of Excellence as graduates to a symbol that they were deemed competent to provide health care to society. This tradition continues as it started in 1916. So as you begin your nursing career, there are a few things that I'd like you to remember. First of all, nursing is a lifelong learning process. This is just the beginning of your career. Show gratitude for your family, your friends, your fellow healthcare workers who support you along this journey. Remain humble. Don't ask someone to do something that you can't do yourself. Possess integrity. If you make a mistake, own it and learn from it. But most of all, take care of yourself. Be happy in life. It's the only one that you have. Thank you, congratulations, and happy holidays.
Thank you, Nora. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to just thank a couple of individuals who made today possible. I want to thank them for their leadership and their support. So when I call your name, could you please stand and just let everybody see you? Dr. Anna Campbell, Interim of Dean of Nursing and Health Science. Nora Silva, Director of Nursing. Dr. Christine Hammond, Interim President of the College of DuPage. Dr. Mark Curtis Chavez, Provost of the College of DuPage. Dr. Lisa Stock, Assistant Provost of Instruction. Thank you. I would also like to thank our nursing staff members who have played an integral role of these students' progression in our nursing program. Again, please stand if you're here when I call your name. Misty Fowler and Aaron Kraus, Nursing Program Support Specialist. Kelly Dietrich, also Program Support Specialist. Melissa Coronado, our Administrative Assistant. Melissa Erickson, Simulation and Lab Manager. Christy Calderero and Linda Henson, our Simulation Lab Technicians. Done a great job. I would also like to thank all of our adjunct faculty and for all that they do. Our adjunct faculty really do bring an invaluable amount of expertise to our students, and we just really appreciate all they do for us and our students. Also, I would like to thank Kristen Alberman and Sammy Worth, our lab assistants. Please stand. If you're here, please stand. It was way at the top of my page here. Sorry. Okay, and now our full-time faculty and library faculty. I am privileged to work side by side with each of these esteemed colleagues of mine, and I'm so thankful every day for each of you. When I call your name, please stand. Julie Alvin. Dr. Sarah Bourne. Oh, Dr. Jerry Brewer. Rosa Kalala Melky, Dr. Lorinda Dixon, Julie Garcia, Dr. Barbara Gavron, Robert Hoffman, Minyu James, Donna Kanik, Dr. Anna Kopel, Dr. Nancy Pedges, and Deborah Smith. And a very special thank you goes out to our events and media team in the back for their assistance in putting this pinning ceremony together today. Thank you so much. I would also like to thank our Student Nurse Association team as well for all of their hard work decorating our stage. I would also like to acknowledge some of our COD nursing graduates who have actually returned to be a part of the team here at College of DuPage. And I just want to mention Rosa Kalila Melky and Dr. Nancy Pedges teach here. We also have Sammy Worth and Melissa Erickson, who are also alumni, and so it's just an honor to give back, right, to where we came from. So now we invite our nursing graduate, Jose J. Serna. He was chosen by his class to give the student class address.
Good morning, everyone. All righty, well, there's a lot more people today, so I'm a little bit more nervous. But all right, my name is Jose Serna, also known by my peers as JJ. And let me just start this off by making it very clear. I didn't use ChatGPT. I tried. If there was no humor in the original speech, I was paranoid Blackboard would end up blackmailing me. All jokes aside, when I found out I was nominated to give our speech, I was very overjoyed and very honored. I felt like the job was quite fitting for the mayors of Yappersville, a nickname given to me by Samantha. However, I genuinely had to think about how I wanted to start this off, and this is the best I came up with. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome and thank our family and friends and loved ones joining us here today as we celebrate the ending of one chapter and commence a new one in the world of nursing. My peers and I agree that it's only right that we acknowledge we owe you a huge apology. Not only did you deal with us screaming, kicking, and crying, waiting for our exam grade, but you most likely dealt with us being very tired, very hungry, and probably very overly caffeinated. The fact you guys didn't admit us to a mental health unit yourselves says a whole lot. And for that reason, we appreciate you being our support system within these last 2 years. To most people, nursing is often depicted as changing diapers, right? 20 missed calls from the doctor, running around, passing medications. Lost my spot there for a second. Not entirely far-fetched, but everyone wearing a white coat here today can tell you that nursing is much more than that. So you see, nurses have this unique and rare ability to not only heal those external wounds, but heal internal components of the heart and soul simultaneously. We see people in their worst physical state, all while taking each and every one of them by the hand, setting our very own fears and doubts to the side, and getting them back to their best. 12-hour shifts, as demanding as they physically can be, are nowhere near as tough as a mental and emotional toll it may take at times. We are built to handle this toughest of situations, and even then, nothing prepares us for the hardest of our days. And this is why we need you, and we appreciate you. As cranky as we were, remember the resilience and strength behind us is unmatched. And my only hope for you today is that you walk away with that same sense of pride and look at us with that very glow and warmth, knowing that you have somebody in your life with the hands of a healer. Nursing school truly was no joke. The fear instilled in me after mother baby nearly took me out still lingers. But you gotta remember, always massage the fundus. We relearned our ABCs, now with a new meaning. We learned how to prime tubing, push medications. I just don't think you should ask about IVs because I feel like we all saw where everyone else poked beforehand and kind of went for it. And surprise, surprise, we got a line, right? What's not to mention our favorite part of class, sim lab. I swear we all deserve Oscars for our performances. I enjoyed staring at the camera, kind of breaking the fourth wall and being like, all right, well, I passed the calcium gluconate for 10 minutes, right? I slammed it in. But I'd like to thank our professors and faculty here at COD. We were very fortunate to have teachers who cared for us not just as professionals, not just as students, but took the time to take care of each and every one of us as individuals. Although, raise your hand if you were ever personally victimized by Dr. Bourne. Okay, not just me. Or how about the fact that Sammy and Kristen played therapists for us pre and post exams and pre and post test out, to which you guys should really start charging by the hour. The laughs are enough proof to remind us that the best part of having these incredible faculty members at our disposal is they always found ways to cheer us up and give us hope when we couldn't see the end. Our SIM staff, our coordinators, our clinical instructors, we thank you for giving us the confidence we now carry. From Patho and Farm, core to med-surg, mother baby to psych, and back around for more med-surg, we've been through it all. But we had our faculty at our side fighting for us to have the best experience we possibly could and set us up to succeed. Thank you guys for loving us, and may we end up even a fraction of the amazing nurses you guys are. We hope to make you proud. You inspired us every day with your stories and your guidance and your kindness. And no, I wasn't paid to say that. So now that our gratitude has been expressed to those who needed to hear it, and we get to move on to our well-awaited part, to my cohort. Do you remember being in orientation? The schedule, the fears, the price. Maybe I'm speaking for myself, but I recall being absolutely terrified and excited, but mostly terrified, thinking what would be of me during nursing school. I lost my place again. How would I keep my friendships, my grades up, my work schedule, my sanity, to which I did lose a little bit? Who would have thought that we'd make it so far, and look at us now? I believe this comment came directly from our sim lab staff, but I've been told our cohort was set apart because we truly came every day and willing and ready to learn. We took care of each other pretty close to how we took care of our patients during clinicals, let's face it. Pushing sips of caffeine to stay awake. Administering Tylenol because we had like 20 SATAs, right? Or better yet, implementing safety precautions because AEQ was set to mastery. I cannot be more proud of every single one of us. You hear all these nursing school horror stories, right? How you'll never see your friends, you'll never see your family. But what you don't get to hear is that going through nursing school gains you an additional family in that process. I, for one, was incredibly lucky to find 2 individuals in our cohort who became my additional sisters, and unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, and I've tried, they're stuck to me like glue. But I'm not mad about it. I still remember applying to nursing school thinking it'd be fighting to have the best grades, the best skill set, the best knowledge. Not once did I ever feel that. All I saw was a diverse group of intelligent individuals coming together as one, supporting one another to reach our end goal, and everyone bringing something different and unique to the table. When times were tough, we picked up those who couldn't go further and carried them through. When an extra hand was needed, an extra hand was given, no questions asked. I personally loved going to the library during exam week because nearly every other room was filled with us students filling the whiteboard with every single parameter to monitor for a patient coming in with chest pain. There is no doubt in my mind that every one of us will become nurses of great impact. Nurses who will be willing to advocate for our patients, nurses who are going to be willing to think outside the box and bring upon some well-needed change into our field. As a final gift, I leave you guys with 3 words I hope you'll carry with you every day as you provide care. Number 1, compassion. Care for your patients knowing we are seeing a version of themselves manifesting how much they ache. Care for them knowing there is someone out there who loves them. And if they don't have anyone, let yourself be the first to show them what it means to be cared for. And this includes your coworkers too. Be a team sport. Number 2 is going to be kindness. That extra trip to get a patient's graham crackers, that extra minute you spare to get to know them, it wouldn't cost you a dime. But simple acts of kindness can turn your entire shift around and change the trajectory of a patient's course. Be firm and stand strong when you need to. But keep in mind those graham crackers was actually the first thing that patient craved after enduring a splenectomy and being NPO for the last 2 days. That extra minute of listening to the patient just made them feel more secure under your care, and now they feel more encouraged to ambulate and work towards discharge. Healing comes from within isn't just some cliche catchphrase. It's truly what encaptivates nursing as a whole. And finally, I say this one in Spanish as it's a lesson Don Sabino, my grandfather, passed down to me, and someone I always think of when I realize the privilege it is to be standing in this exact very spot. Sorry. Orgullo, or pride. Yes, nursing school brought upon tears, brought anxiety, brought upon doubts, but from this moment forward, the only thing you should be worried about is your lines are labeled, your tele batteries are switched, and you checked your pockets for waste. Take pride in your care. Take pride in knowing you walk around having the capacity to save lives. You worked hard to be where you are at, and I'm a firm believer in everything that has happened up until now. The happiest of our days and the darkest of our hours, it was all meant to happen. Because of those events, your path shifted you and placed you in those exact very seats. Be proud of that. At this point, I included this in my speech because if I'm not already teared up, I like to point out I was bawling at my eyes out typing. From the bottom of my heart, I thank my classmates, each and individually, for inspiring me to do better every day. When you have a heart like mine, there's a few that consider it a weak point. You all taught me that my emotional ability is my greatest asset. From a CNA in a nursing home at 17, barely taking my prereqs, to 20-year-old schoolers, having his preschooler sit on his lap while calling mom while he colored in his tattoos, debating to go back to school or not. Now at 23 years old, working in the Wild West of the ER where everything you thought wouldn't happen has just happened. I reflect upon my journey in nursing. It's been nothing short of an adventure itself. I've got stories for days and experiences like no other. And even then, being part of Cohort Fall 2024 has to be one of my best adventures yet. It was an honor to have served you guys in SNA. It was an honor to be someone you trusted. And it was an absolute honor to be your classmate. I hope to see you guys at Shift Change someday. Congratulations. All right, so before the waterworks start coming through, while the spotlight does feel a little nice, I will be handing it over to one of our amazing faculty members, Dr. Pedges.
Thank you. I don't know how I'm going to follow that. So, good morning, graduates, families, friends, colleagues, and guests. It is with immense joy and deep pride that I stand before you today to celebrate this remarkable achievement, the completion of your nursing education and the beginning of your journey as a professional nurse. We're gathered here not just to mark the end of a chapter, but to honor your hard work, dedication, persistence that have brought you each to this moment. Congratulations. First and foremost, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations to each of you. You have worked tirelessly to get to this day. You've studied, you've struggled, you've triumphed over obstacles that most people will never fully understand. It is the result of countless hours spent mastering complex concepts, learning new skills, engaging in clinical experiences that have tested and transformed you. You've learned more than just the science of nursing. You embody the art of nursing. The compassion, the resilience, the integrity required to care for others in their most vulnerable moments. As nurses, you are not just caregivers, you are teachers, advocates, educators, and healers. The world needs more of what you now have to offer, your knowledge, your skills, and your heart. I have witnessed your growth over the course of your education, from that first day in the role of Nurse 1. You remember that day? All sitting there in silence because you didn't know each other, all just looking at each other, and uncertain and maybe a bit overwhelmed. To this moment where you stand on the precipice of fulfilling your dreams. What you've achieved is nothing short of extraordinary, and I couldn't be more proud of each of you. But as much as today is about your hard work, it's also about the support you've received along the way. In short, your village. To the families, friends, and loved ones who have cheered you on, cared for you when you were weary, and believed in you when you doubted yourself, this moment is as much yours as it is theirs. Their love, encouragement, and understanding have made all the difference. And now, together, we celebrate not just your success, but the collective achievement of everyone who helped you get here. Let's take a moment to applaud the village that helped make this achievement possible. Nursing is a calling, a deeply human profession. And while the work can be incredibly rewarding, it can also test you. You will be there at the moments of birth, death, pain, and recovery. You will advocate for your patients when their voice is silent, and you will be the voice to bring calm to the chaos of illness. There will be long nights, difficult cases, and moments of doubt. But remember, it is in these moments that you will grow the most. Every experience, both good and challenging, is an opportunity to learn for becoming a better nurse and a better person. In these moments that you will find your passion for the work rekindled and deepened, and you'll realize that you are making a difference in a way that you'll never fully understand. So I ask each of you to always remember your why. Why did you choose nursing? What is the spark that led you down this path? Whether it was a personal experience, a desire to help others, or a deep passion for healthcare, your why is going to carry you through the toughest times. There will be days when your work feels overwhelming, but it is your passion and your purpose that will sustain you. Let that passion guide you through the hard days, remind you of why you put your scrubs on every day, and keep you moving forward. Find the joy in your work, seek out learning opportunities, push yourself to grow, and embrace new challenges with curiosity. Keep exploring the many specialties within nursing, and don't be afraid to take risks. Try something new, and follow the paths that truly inspire you. Finally, I want to express my deepest appreciation for each of you. It has been an honor to be a part of your journey. I've had the privilege of watching you grow, watching you overcome obstacles, and watching you develop into compassionate, skilled, and capable nurses that you are today. We have shared stories, oh, many stories. You have shared your stories, your struggles, and your triumphs, and we are all richer for it. And as you step out into the world of healthcare, know that we're always here for you, cheering you on, offering you guidance, and celebrating your success. So as you receive your pins today, I want you to remember what that pin represents. It's a symbol of your dedication, your hard work, and your commitment to making a difference in the world. Wear it with pride, knowing that you've earned it. And remember, the journey doesn't end here. It's only just the beginning. Before I close, I'm going to bring a couple of my friends on stage to help me with a poem I wrote for this special day, written in the style of the great philosopher, Dr. Seuss.
Oh, the places you'll go and the things you will see. You've worked and you've studied. Now you're ready. You're free. The road has been long and the journey was tough. But you've learned and you've grown, and now you're more than enough.
For nursing is a gift, a calling, an art, to care with your hands and love with your heart. You've learned how to comfort, how to give, and to share, how to show that you're with them, to let them know you care.
So wear your pin proudly. It's shiny and bright. It's a symbol of courage, wisdom, and light. There's no task too big, no task too small. As a nurse, you'll be ready to answer the call.
So congratulations, dear grads. Today's your big day. You've earned your place here. Now go light the way. Oh, the places you go and the lives you will change. Nurses, you're ready to help, to heal, to engage. Congratulations to all as you crush this new role. You've mastered the art. Now accomplish your goals. Thank you, friends. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. We are so proud of you. Go forth and be the amazing nurses you are meant to be. Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you. All right, at this time, I would like to invite our associate professors, Donna Kanick and Julie Elvin. They are the advisors for the Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society induction.
The Rowe chapter of Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society was chartered at the College of DuPage in 2012 on September 24th. Criteria for being a member of the Honor Society includes an overall GPA of 3.0 or greater for courses in the AAS degree for nursing, earning minimally a B in all nursing courses, and being in good standing in the nursing program. Upon acceptance of the invitation to join Alpha Delta Nu, each candidate additionally agrees to complete minimally 8 hours of service to our community. This semester, our students have fulfilled their service hours by volunteering at the following: Feed My Starving Children in Aurora and Schaumburg, the Northwestern Lung Walk, and the Chicago Marathon. On-campus events, voter registration, a refugee simulation, and the blood drive. And then also Young Hearts for Life, EKG screening at Bennett Academy, some high school events at Lyons Township High School and Neuqua Valley, and then also serving within our own COD nursing community as peer mentors and serving as student representatives on nursing department committees. We want to acknowledge and thank our Honor Society officers for their leadership. President Alex Hoffman, Vice President Jessica John, and Secretary Gabby Perez. And now we want to congratulate and acknowledge the accomplishments of our 16 outstanding students and the newest members of the Alpha Delta Nu Rowe chapter.
President Alex Hoffman. Vice President Jessica C. John. Secretary Gabby Perez Diaz. Carlos Atienza. Tommy Jarmaga. Bridget Fleur Eby. Opiyemi Finami. Jill Galovic. Yarlise Hazel Grace Klein. Carly Knox. Anna Krapinski. Monica Kuhn. Tiffany Wynn. Caitlin Padbury. Isabel Pradeep. Josie Treffy.
Congratulations on being inducted into Alpha Delta Nu. We want to thank you for your service, for your leadership, and for your inspiration, and we wish you the best as many of you continue on your academic journey for your baccalaureate degree, and as you all prepare to begin your career as registered nurses. Congratulations.
Now, at this time, I'd like to acknowledge the Student Nurses Association. The National Student Nurses Association's mission is to mentor students preparing for initial licensure as registered nurses and to convey the standards, ethics, and skills that students will need as responsible and accountable leaders and members of the profession. Founded in 1952, the National Student Nurses Association is a nonprofit organization for students enrolled in associate, baccalaureate, and graduate nursing programs. It is dedicated to fostering the professional development of nursing students. The Student Nurses Association is open to all nursing students with a passion to lead and represent their class. Besides contributing to planning this day, they each completed 8 volunteer hours of service to the community, as well as multiple scholarship fundraisers with a donation of $500. These following graduates will be recognized by Student Nurses Association advisors, myself and Dr. Jerry Brewer. Associate Professor Donna Kanick will read the students' names.
President, Alexis Deanna Harris. Vice President, Jose J. Cerna. Secretary, Shantae Murray. Event Planning Chair, Alex Hoffman. Event Planning Co-Chair, Isabel Pradeep. Fundraising Committee Member, Brianna Borger. Fundraising Committee Member, Mariana Fernandez. Fundraising Committee Member, Caitlin Ford. Peer Mentoring Chair, Anna Krupinski. Peer Mentoring Co-Chair, Regina Abora. Peer Mentoring Committee Member, Alexandria Cusimano. Peer Mentoring Committee Member, Yaralise Hazel Grace Klein. Peer Mentoring Committee Member, Alexis Ramos. Angie Empoma. Jill Galovic. Victoria Godson.
Congratulations. You may be seated. Present. At this time, we have a special celebration to present the Daisy Award nominees. These graduates exemplify the qualities consistent with the Daisy Foundation Award for Extraordinary Nursing Students.
Hello, my name is Bonnie Barnes, and I'm one of the co-founders and Chief Executive Officer of the Daisy Foundation. I'm delighted to have a moment to share with you why we at Daisy are so passionate about the work that nurses do and the work that I hope all of you will be doing when you are indeed practicing as a nurse. Let me start by introducing you to our family. This is my stepson, my husband Mark's son Patrick, and his wife Tina, and their brand new baby girl. She was born at the end of 1999, and 6 weeks later, Patrick woke up one morning with some blood blisters in his mouth. He went to the doctor, they ran a blood test, and determined that he had an extremely low platelet count. Patrick was admitted to the hospital with a diagnosis of the autoimmune disease ITP. Well, Mark and I were very concerned about this, of course, and we flew to Texas where they lived and thought that he'd be in the hospital for a few days and we would be there to help with the brand new baby and, of course, have some time with the family. Well, Patrick became increasingly ill, and fortunately we were able to spend all of our time in the hospital with him, but at the end of 8 weeks he passed away. Well, all I can tell you is we had been on an emotional roller coaster for those 8 weeks, and suddenly it was over. Now what do we do? Well, we got together with Tina right after he died and started talking about how in the world we could fill that gaping hole in our hearts that his death had caused, and what could we do to keep his very special spirit alive? What positive thing could we hold on to out of those 8 weeks? Well, there was only one positive thing, and that was the care of Patrick's nurses. We expected that they would be excellent from a clinical standpoint, and they were. But what we didn't expect was the way they delivered their care. Patrick's nurses were so compassionate, so thoughtful, so sensitive, not only to him, but to all of us in our family. And when he died, we knew we had to find a way to say thank you for what nurses do each and every day. Not just their clinical excellence, but especially the art of nursing, the compassion they show through the little things that nurses do each day to take care of patients and family members. So we created the DAISY Foundation. DAISY is an acronym for Diseases Attacking the Immune System, and it keeps us rooted in the experience that we had with Pat's nurses. We then created the DAISY Award for Extraordinary Nurses as a way to honor and celebrate extraordinary compassionate care all year long. So the stories of what nurses do, the little things that nurses take for granted, could be spotlighted, highlighted, and made a really big deal about so that nurses would know how much we as patients and families appreciate and respect them, and how grateful we are. Well, some years ago, we decided we needed to extend the DAISY Award to nursing students because, after all, students are doing work and taking care of patients and families, and very often they were being nominated for the DAISY Award by a patient who didn't know one way or the other if they were a practicing nurse, a licensed nurse, or if they were still in school. So we wanted to celebrate and encourage the work that nurses do when they are students, as well as when they are registered nurses. That's why we now have the DAISY Award for Extraordinary Nursing Students, and I'm so delighted that now I can turn this presentation back over to your School of Nursing to find out who is being honored today. So long, and thank you.
So the faculty have voted. When we call your name, please come forward. DAISY nominee, Alex Hoffman. DAISY nominee, who is not able to be here today, Hope Javier. And DAISY nominee, Jose J. Cerna. Congratulations. You may be seated. And the award goes to Shantae Murray. So last night I couldn't get the printer to work, so I'm using my phone. I apologize. It is with great enthusiasm that we nominate Shantae for her outstanding contributions and dedication as a leader, role model, and patient advocate. She consistently demonstrates integrity, compassion, and a willingness to go above and beyond to help others and participate in a meaningful causes. I came to note these qualities about Shantae when I met Shantae in my first semester pharmacology class. If you've had Shantae in class, you can relate to this. On day one, she is right up at that bunker, asking questions for a better understanding of the material, but also seeking out ways to be successful. From that day on, she stood out. She stood out as a caring, compassionate, supportive individual. I saw week after week how she interacted with her classmates, providing encouragement and holding others accountable. I saw a strong individual who is here for the right reasons. She wanted to be a nurse. She wanted to be successful. I also saw a leader. Others and I were able to convince her to join the Student Nurses Association second semester. She hesitated at first because she wasn't sure if she could give her all and didn't want to let the team down. That is one thing about Shantae. She gives her all. Shantae strongly supported her faculty advisors and fellow peers. Not once did she hesitate to cheer others on, hold others accountable, or step up when there was a need.
It's my turn. I've had the pleasure of having Shantae in my physical assessment lab first semester, second semester Med-Surg 1 class, and third semester clinical. Over 2 years, I've seen Shantae demonstrate remarkable growth in her confidence, proficiency, and mastery of nursing skills. Shantae advocates for her patients and meets their needs with empathy and respect. She excels in utilizing therapeutic communication, providing patient education, and building rapport to foster trust and understanding. Her ability to connect with patients and their families exemplifies her dedication to delivering quality care. She also has a strong desire to help future nurses. Once she stopped by my Med-Surg 1 class to say hello and give advice to my students, saying, "Hey everyone, concept maps are super helpful." Shantae has been up for clinical challenges and rises to the occasion. I remember her telling her, "I'm going to assign you to 2 patients now. I feel you're ready." At the end of clinical, she loved it. She asked me to assign her to 3 patients the following week. No nursing student has ever asked me for more patients, more busy work during their clinical rotation. Her increased knowledge and clinical performance reflect her commitment to professional and personal development. Her interactions with faculty, peers, staff, and patients should be both commended and recognized. Shantae's enthusiasm for learning and dedication to excellence have left a lasting impression on this nursing program. Congratulations, Shantae.
Thank you. Oh man, you guys, are a little surprised. Thank you. Look at the
Okay, now please relax and enjoy some memories created with this fall class.
What does this mean to us healthcare workers? Fewer gaps save lives.
When you're ready, here comes up.
Hold up, let me practice. Okay, rolling down, rolling up. Down.
We're done.
There are references. Thank you for watching this.
Sorry, guys, we couldn't resist. as much as you hated that assignment, I loved watching it. And then I said, we need a blooper reel. Okay. And now the moment we have all been waiting for. It is time to recognize our graduates. Names will be read by myself and Associate Professor Donna Canick and pinned by Director of Nursing Nora Sylvia. Regina Abora. Nana Ajin. Angie Mpoma. Anisha V. Asari. Carlos Atienza. Ciara Belinsky. Brianna Forger. Jonathan Braga. He's got Madeline Kreider. Alexandria Cusimano. Taylor D'Ambrosia. Maya Davis. Oh! Woo-hoo. Alexander Deanna. Areli Dueñas. Tommy Jarmaga. Bridget Fleur Eby. Opiyemi Benami. Mariana Fernandez. Samantha Figueroa. Caitlin Ford. Elise Valera. Sophia Gallagher. Jill Galovic. Victoria Godson. Miles Vincent Alde Gozos. Alexis Deanna Harris. Elizette Herrera. Alex Hoffman. Bridget Jagailo. Jessica John. Erica Juarez.
Johnny Kaplan. Sadia Khalil. Yaralise Hazel Grace Klein. Carly Grace Knox. Anna Krupinski. Monica Kuhn. Isabella Manier. Mark Anthony S. Matipo. Claire Mueller. Shantae Murray. Ria K. Narang. Tiffany Wynn. Corey Nichols. Chidiberry Onovo. Caitlin Padbury. Gabby Perez Diaz. Michael A. Patron. Isabel Pradeep. Jocelyn Ramirez. Alexis Ramos. Karina Raskova Avicius. Rachel E. Sanchez. Joseph Shabika. Jose J. Cerna. Sean Tiberi. Josie Treffy. Kaylee N. Vasquez. Carla J. Velasquez. Zach Vittis. Victoria Zagrodny.
It wouldn't be complete without remembering a student we lost very soon in this program, Michelle Palazzo. Bonjour, as Michelle would say. I would like to just take a moment to remember and honor the life of Michelle Palazzo, a first semester student. After the first semester of nursing school, we received the tragic news that he had passed away after returning from a visit to his homeland, the Democratic Republic of Congo in Central Africa. His time with us was short, but the impact on our lives and the lives of those around him he knew was profound. Michel spoke 6 languages, including French, which on occasion him and I would pass a word or two back and forth. Since I took it in junior high, I just know like 2 words, but it was fun. As an older gentleman with a deep passion for education, he embodied the belief that it is never too late to pursue one's dreams. He came to this country with a goal to further his nursing education and ultimately return to his home country to care for and serve his community. Michel was a devoted husband to his wife and a loving father to his 5 children. His family was his heart and his greatest source of strength. A student stated, "I will never forget a moment during one of our clinical sessions when Michel received a phone call and that his wife was ill. And the concern in his eyes was palpable. His demeanor shifted and he couldn't focus on the task at hand. Without hesitation, Michel shifted and he couldn't focus on the task at hand. Without hesitation, Michel requested to leave so he could care for her. That moment showed us just how deeply he cared for his family and how far he would go to help them. Michel's passion for nursing was evident in every conversation he had. I even remember a couple of occasions he would email me research articles on some particular subjects we discussed. His commitment to education was matched only by his devotion to his community, his friends, and his faith. Michel was a Christian who loved to worship God, attended church every Sunday with his family, finding strength in his faith through both joyful and difficult times. Michel now rests in the embrace of our Creator, where he is now at peace. Michel's journey reminds us that it is never too late to pursue our dreams, that love for family and community is a guiding light, and that we can always find strength in our faith. Bonjour. Au revoir, sorry. Junior high.
Okay. Graduating nurses, please join me in the candle lighting ceremony. Candle or lamp lighting commemorates Florence Nightingale's history of helping wounded soldiers at night by candlelight. Students, please leave your candles lit for the Nightingale Pledge. I welcome Dr. Anna Kopel to lead the Nightingale Pledge.
Will all nurses in the audience please stand for the pledge? And all nurses at home watching this broadcast, please join our graduates in reciting the pledge. Nightingale Pledge. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and practice my profession faithfully. I shall abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and shall not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I shall do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all the personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. I shall be loyal to my work and devoted to the welfare of those committed to my care.
You can blow out your candles and have a seat. As we conclude this special ceremony, we celebrate not only the achievements of our graduates, but also their commitment to the noble calling of nursing. The pins you now wear symbolize the knowledge, compassion, and dedication you bring to the profession, as well as the trust placed in you by your patients and the community. To the graduates, remember that nursing is more than a career. It is a journey of lifelong learning, care, and service. You have the power to make a difference in the lives of those you touch, and we are confident that you will uphold the highest standards of this honorable profession. To the family, friends, and faculty who have supported our graduates, we thank you for supporting and shaping these future nurses. Congratulations once again to our graduates, and for one last time,
simulation complete.
I want to wish everyone a happy holiday. Graduates, please rise and prepare for the recessional. Guests, please remain seated as our graduates exit. Once all graduates have exited, you are welcome to stay seated as they will return for a group photo on stage.